I can tell what these are.
You can tell what those are.
Well, you have two more that look like video games, so.
You.
He gave me stylus for my phone.
My Mario Splash game.
Your Mario Splash game.
I thought I got mine.
You DJ?
Yep.
Yep. Guys, it is Christmas Day. Kids are opening. Kids are opening up their presents.
Wait.
What'd you get, Chloe?
My normal race. My normal race. I got it.
You got a marble run?
Let me take the bow tie off.
I want to get a picture when you both have them on.
Oh yeah.
Chloe can do it.
Morning, guys. It is December 27th on this Wednesday, and they are talking snow tomorrow morning. Yeah, get out again hopefully. I've got a special guest today stopping by for a visit, so you guys will have to check him out. All right, what is going on, guys? I am with Marvin from Wisco.
Heading out to South Dakota, and I know you're on the way. There really isn't much between where I live and South Dakota besides Jackson, so we figured we'd stop and say what's up. So last time we seen each other was at GIE,
right?
And we were at the rally. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
So we're excited to go back. I know you're excited to go back.
Oh yeah, we're ready to go back. We're already planning for the 2018 season.
I know. How are we gonna top that?
I don't know, man.
It was crazy.
Right.
I know. It's gonna be fun. You coming this year? All right, he said he's coming this year.
He's coming this year, huh?
He'll be hanging out with me.
So, business.
Yes.
What do you actually do?
Right, so we do asphalt maintenance over in Wisconsin. We do. We have two offices, one in our hometown of Lone Rock. The other one is in Black River Falls, Wisconsin. We do asphalt maintenance, so we don't install pavement, but we take care of it. So we do seal coating, crack filling, patching, striping, residential, commercial, agricultural, airports, industrial. Okay. Anywhere where they need anything, and we're full service. So
right,
14 years, man.
The thing that's neat is that the town that he lives in, what's the population on the town?
There's a little bit over 800 people in the town that we live in. 800
people, you guys. To make a business run and work, it takes something to do that for 800.
Yeah,
in that town.
Right, and we don't just only service that town. We service almost all of western Wisconsin. So when you see the word hustle, it's in full effect with Wisco too, because you have to. Right. We operate at 110%.
Right. Because there's people out there that say, their town. There's all excuses of town's too small.
Right.
There's people aren't going to be interested in
it.
But no matter how big your town or where you're from, it's not the size of your town that's going to generate you the business or create the business or make things work. It's what you actually do in that town.
Right, yeah. And that's with us. We and I think it fits our niche perfectly, because we like to give back. This little guy and I, this year we did a bike giveaway in our town and different things, and we like to give back. That's just part of our nature. So people see that, and they see that you're part of the community. You want to help in the community as well as profit, and you have interests in it. It goes a long way. Right,
it's giving back to the community.
It is. Exactly. For a community to take you in, you have to become part of that community. Right. Part of that community is not only providing services, but caring for the community as well. So we do that in small town living. Everyone knows you anyways. So it makes a difference for us, and we'll travel from our office, our shop, 2 hours one way, take care of a property, and come back 2 hours. So you gotta, if you want to play the game, you gotta make a little bit of sacrifice. It's not all hand given, you know. So that's the way we operate, man.
And you said for how long you've been in business?
14 years. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So now, with what we're doing, you know, Wiscoat and using social media, that kind of put a whole different spin on the game here. The last 4 or 5 years, we were working hard. So it's been 14 years. I would say the last 3 to 4 years, it really started to pick up, and it has to be attributed to social media and marketing yourself properly. And now we've got to where people will be asking. We ship hats to Canada, California, shirts to Florida, shirts to New Hampshire. It's getting crazy, man. So now with Wiscoat brand getting bigger and myself getting bigger, featured in national magazines and different things, all from a town of 800.
Right.
Yeah, that's hustle.
That's the power of social media, man. That's the thing. It's like we can get our brand or info out just like that with the touch of a button.
Right.
And a lot of people don't realize that that's the way it's going.
Oh,
that's the future of advertisement or marketing.
Yeah, I say we're on the front of it. How can you create something to where we're so rural and so far from everybody with small population, and yet we're making this huge world smaller at the same time using social media? So it creates a lot of opportunity. It's not as scary as it used to be, I don't think. It's all on how you use it, which is anything. You know, if you are in a bad neighborhood and you go around that neighborhood and not through it because you know bad things are going to happen, that's kind of the same thing with social media. You know where the bad stuff happens, stay out of there, you know, and stay away from it and use it for good. And it helps. It helps your business, helps your life, can help your community, can help causes, all kinds of stuff. And now we're starting to learn that and use it, and it's helping us grow. How
did you get started in your business? Did you just say, I'm just going to start a seal coat, or did it come slowly?
Well, what it was is I worked for a roofing and seamless gutter company in high school, and they had a unit that we barely used. And when I was asked the question, you know, when I would ask the question, why don't we use that thing? It was just because the industry had a negative image, and the community where we were at had dealt with headaches from contractors that had tried it before, and they just wouldn't, they'd rather not do it. So we started with myself being transparent, and you know, right away you do some stuff. We did driveways for free, and just told the customers when they can pay us, if it turns out great, they can pay us later or write us a check. And that's kind of how we kept our bread and butter moving. Like
you were learning as you were going.
Right, yeah. I mean, the basics started, it was pretty simplistic, and then once we started getting to more complicated and different things, you know, I didn't use the internet or anything to get started. I'd have to ask suppliers or contractors and different things. And then once internet kicked in, I was able to streamline everything, and then learn about different things, how to do things properly, different tactics, what different materials were out there, all that kind of stuff. And now, you know, if you were to start one up with all the resources that are out there, albeit social media, i.e. groups or whatever, I think it would have been a lot easier for me. Yeah, for me now. So one key thing that changed it for us is that we use social media. At one point, I think I did a series of videos to where we woke up, went to the material plant, got our driveway sealer, put it in the tank, took it to the job, put it on, finished the job, showed how we put it on, so we were transparent from beginning to end. And all of a sudden that set us apart from everybody else, because no customers had never known really what they were getting. And once we did that, man, it all of a sudden things changed for us. Being transparent and honesty, you know, paid off. So
just make sure you go and follow Marvin's YouTube channel. I'll put the link down in the description. What's your YouTube channel called?
Wiscoat. Pretty much everything's Wiscoat. And if you type in Wiscoat anywhere, you'll find it. Wiscoat.com, you can find the links to everything too. And you can hit me up with any kind of questions or anything anytime. I always get back to you. At least for now, I do. But, you know, I'm always willing to help out. So
there you go, guys. Man. Check out Wiscoat, Marvin, and go sub on his channel. So.
All right. Thanks, guys.